Welcome back. Now we're going to take a closer look at Osborne Chapel's important role on Baker's campus. Siobhan Brown has more.
Chapel is what some Baker students look forward to most. It is a time for reflection and worship and a free lunch after services.
I really enjoy the chance to lead worship on Thursday morning in chapel. Attempt to be a spiritual leader, a mentor, to be someone who helps students grow in their faith if they're interested in doing that.
Led by the minister to the university, Ira Despain, students gather every Thursday at 11 a.m. Ira has worked out a questionnaire to better serve Baker's campus as he asked them what they would like for him to preach on. This year alone, he has preached on topics such as relationships, marriages, and how to help them survive.
And the whole notion of preaching is sort of a daunting thing to be asked to do anyway, to get up in front of people and in fact say thus says the Lord, represent the faith.
To some students, like Orlando Soto, chapel is a place to make friends on Baker's campus while strengthening his relationship with God.
By going to chapel weekly, it helps you understand God a lot more. I certainly noticed that the relationships that I've built with the people here in chapel, when I go out in school, it's as though we're a lot friendlier towards each other, and there's a lot more love and a connection towards each other.
University President Dr. Long is a big fan of chapel and what it does for Baker's campus. She says it is one of the highlights of the week.
Well, I love chapel. I think it's our own little respite in the middle of the week where you can go and you can see our students and our faculty and our staff all together in the chapel, worshiping and just having quiet time.
Chapel is more than a building on campus. It is a place where you are welcome with open arms, where you make lifelong friends and memories. This has been Siobhan Brown, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Siobhan. The Royal Wedding may be one of the biggest events of 2011, but for campus minister Ira Despain, it's nothing he's never seen before. Despain believes his experience as an officiator is worthy of winning 2 tickets to the wedding. The Today Show is sponsoring the contest, and entry required a 2-minute video explaining why he should be invited. What will he do if he wins those tickets? He'll pass them off because he's already got 2 weddings to officiate that same weekend. 2 groups on campus have prepared an educational trip for spring break. Genevieve Desmarteau previews the trips that they are about to take.
Whether it's in New York City or Montreal, 11 students will be making the most of their spring break by attending academic conferences.
6 staff members of the Baker Orange, accompanied by Gwen Mellinger, are departing for New York City on Friday. During its time there, the group will be attending the College Media Advisors Convention. Attending the conference will allow the students to see what other schools are doing with their own media outlets. The convention includes a ceremony where the Orange has a chance at winning awards for content it submitted. Managing editor Rachel Hawkins is unsure how the competition measures up, but is optimistic about having a rewarding experience.
So I don't know what our chances are. I think if anything, it's just going to be an awesome learning opportunity, and hopefully we'll place in, a few categories and just learn a lot.
Outside of conference activities, the group is looking forward to touring the New York Times building. The Orange staff members will be in the Big Apple for 6 days. While the journalists are keeping up with the pace of New York City, international studies majors will be surrounded by the French language in Montreal. Director of International Studies, Dr. Ryan Beasley, is taking his 5 senior seminar students to the International Studies Association Convention. The convention is 4 days long and consists of 800 panels that present 3 to 5 papers each. With the trip part of the major's capstone, Dr. Beasley enjoys taking his students as much as they enjoy going.
I'm always excited to see students in an environment like that because their eyes just get wide open and they kind of begin to see how things really operate in the academic community.
Students are excited to learn off campus, and traveling to do so is just an added bonus. Genevieve Desmarteau, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Genevieve. The Student Activities Council has already begun planning for SpringFest 2011. The week of events will begin Sunday, March 27th with an impact event called Kristen's Story.
Kristen was an Alpha Chi here at Baker, and she was date raped by a close friend. and went home over Christmas break and committed suicide. And her mom is a Tri Delta here at Baker as well. So her mom has been touring all over the nation doing this program, talking about, you know, how to deal with depression.
The following activities include comedian Michelle Buteau on Monday, the Nelly's Echo Band on Tuesday, movie on the lawn on Wednesday, which includes a barbecue this year, a seminar by Ryan Clausen that will teach students all about attraction and what makes people attractive on Thursday, and to wrap it up on Friday, magician Daniel Martin will perform. All shows begin at 9 p.m. at various locations on campus. Stay tuned, we're going to take another commercial break. Up next is the What's Bugging Us at Baker segment.
Are you confused and need help with your homework? What about making a decision on where to study abroad? Or how about that paper covered in red marks? Where do you start in making corrections?
Have no fear, SAS Man is here.
Come to SAS for academic support, tutor services, study abroad, and more.
Welcome back. Now let's find out what's bugging Clarence Scott and Jose Castro at Baker this week.
I had 2 5 papers.
No, bro,
two
killing me. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
and a presentation?
I don't know if I'm...
What's up, boys? What's up, C?
No.
What's up, Jose?
No, bro. No, not at all, bro.
No. What's up with those guys?
Hi, I'm your host, Clarence.
And I'm Jose.
And thanks for joining us for another week of What's Bugging Us.
All right, Clarence. So what's bothering you today, man?
Man, what's bugging me is people giving me they bug. I'm tired of seeing people get sick on campus. Every week, it's a new flu, it's a new cold. Stop spreading your bugs.
Man, I swear when Billy walked by, I think he's... That's not, bro.
Bro,
that's not.
Come on, bro. Sanitize that, please.
Come on, man.
Look, if you're walking around with cold symptoms of flu, have some kind of medication on you. You know, Kleenex, anything. You know, keep the germs off everybody else.
If you got to bring a little towel, bring it. Just get something for you.
For real. And that's what's bugging us this week.
Thanks, guys. Now for this week's Baker Beat, Danny Harris asked students what their ideal spring break vacation would be.
Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of the Baker Beat. This week we asked students if they could go anywhere for spring break, where would they go? Let's take a look.
I would go to Florida. All right. I wish for spring break, I wish I could be on a vacation with my family.
For spring break, I would like to go to a beach. That would be fun.
Down to Panama City with my friends during spring break.
What I wish I was doing over spring break is wish I was going to go hang out with Kim Kardashian for a little bit.
I wish I was in South Padre over spring break.
Over spring break, I wish I could spend it with my girlfriend, Katera.
Well, I just recently turned 21, so I wish I was going to Las Vegas or California or someplace where I could gamble with my parents, but I'm not.
Well, for spring break, I wish to go to the Big 12 tournament, see the KU.
Let's hope everyone has a fun and safe spring break. This has been Danny Harris. Stay tuned for more Orange Line.